What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with another Dokkan video, and we're gonna do Battlefield. I did this couple rounds ago, and you guys seem to enjoy it, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna start with level 1. I know this is gonna be kind of a blasé run, but what I always do with this, and I don't know if other people do this, because these teams really haven't kind of grown a lot, for the first and second runs. Now, I do want to say, if you haven't checked the progress yet, go in here. Round 2 is a little lean, which means round 3 might be kind of hard. So we might on round 2 have some choices to make. But what I always do is I always open up the same way. Round 1, I do the Ginyu team. Round 2, I do the Bardock squad, only because I think there's some units on the Bardock squad that are a little more beefy. And some, partner units, some units that aren't like on the main, kind of like these guys are. For the Ginyu team that maybe are significantly better. Like, there's a couple Bardocks that actually are significant. So, obviously, I'm going to run all them. I'm going to run Jace just to, I don't know, foresee attacks. I don't want to run a bunch of int units, but we don't have a lot of choice here in some of these. So maybe we can stun him. He does do some dodging, so that might help out. And we need one more unit. I don't have... You know what? I'll run Birder. Whatever. It was literally a coin toss between Jace and Birder. Yeah. Raccoon and Birder, and I picked Raccoon, even though I called him Birder. That had to brain work sometime. So, here we go. Hopping in. Let's go ahead and... Alright, I'm going to put him in the front just so he gets everything that he could possibly get. They are int, so I'm going to keep them where they're at. He doesn't need a ton of ki, and they don't either, so I think we'll be good there. I think that's the correct choice. So he should hit pretty good. I know the leader skill isn't fantastic, but with the other leader skill, he should still be 2.6 mil. Pretty significant. Obviously not like game breaking, not going to be, relevant and outside of this type of run at the moment. But in fact, this team kind of fell off pretty bad. But they're doing their jobs. Like, this is what I use them for. This is the whole reason I have them on the squad. They just, for me, they're just kind of like level 1 Battlefield guys. All right. Let's do this. I know that it's off-color key for... Oh, he didn't quite get full bars. Wasn't enough to push him over the edge. That's cool. And he doesn't really need anything, so I could save that int key. I miscalculated. I thought he was going to get a little bit... I thought it was a little more than it was, but that's all right. So we're not getting an 18 key. But we didn't foresee any super attack or anything like that, so we'll be all right. And with any luck, Goldo just might actually stun. Do I think this is a one-turn stun? I don't remember. Oh, it didn't matter. It's over with. All right, so that'd be what it be. But remember what I told you? I kind of underestimate this team. I kind of like they're very low rank for me. Yeah, that be why. Also, yeah, maybe it did a practice run. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And of course, if the Ginyu team was for that one, on this one, we are going to run the... Oop, that's Q, not A. And I'm doing this with one finger. Bardock squad. Now, Bardock squad, unlike the Ginyu squad, has a couple of units on here that I actually could save for much later. But I always open up with basically him and then one other Bardock as a lead. Probably sees his AGL. We could probably run him. Goku family and storied figures. Actually, I'm going to save him for much later. Low class warrior versus giant form. Actually, the giant form lead's not going to work. So we'll go low class warrior. And I always throw him on here. I know that's 3 Bardocks, but that is what it is. He just seems to do a really good job. We'll obviously grab him. I don't think it matters too much with the rest of these. Do we have anybody else that's... Nobody else is advantageous. Him, and then this Shugesh I think will be better. Oh, we're missing a unit? We're missing a unit. Who are we missing? Oh, we're missing him. There we go. Here we go. I don't want too many overlapping characters, but I do want that Fizz Bardock, because with his EZA, he actually can do pretty well. But I don't think he fits on any of the later teams. So I do feel like he could easily be our powerhouse here. Man, choices. You know what? Actually, Borgos has a decent amount of defense. I'll leave him put. I'll leave him be. So I don't need a lot of key for him. We'll do that. I will go ahead and Bardock will take the Fizz key, of course. Funny enough, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll save the rest. We'll save the big key for next turn. There's no reason for me to waste just a bunch of key when next turn we could have some key problems. All right. 4 mil attack stat. So we might one-shot this. Let's see. Critical hit might do the job. Ooh. It was a good hit. Not crit. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. All right. So that's really round 1. No big deal. No sweat. Now, round 2 is where we're going to have some choices to make. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. I'll be back with round 2 coming up real soon.